It is almost April, and April is back to Orilium for more magical Readathon goodness. And this is my TBR for my spring equinox curriculum. Hi, I'm Jacques. This is Mr. Pink Ink, and welcome to a new video. This video is focusing on my April TBR, which is again the Readathon, which I've been taking part in all these years. Hashtag Magical Readathon, which is hosted by G from Book Roast. I will tag it down below in the description box. So please do go check her out if you haven't already. Yeah, as you can see, I've jotted down everything I need to find out what all my prompts that I need. Okay, so I have decided that first off, I'm going to continue doing Spellsword. So this will be the second year. You do 4 years to become a master. Okay, so this is my second year. If I have time afterwards, I want to add to my repertoire because it'll just help me in my thing, and I think a good fit will be an Illusionist Rogue as well. So if I have time, then I want to do those as well. So let's have a look and see what we need for what we're going to be studying this year for Spellsword. Spellsword, this semester we only require 4 subjects, namely Animal Studies, Demonology, Restoration, and Spells and Incantations. Before we look into what we're going to need for that, I do need to double check, but I think I've already maxed out on my guild tier levels. I don't think I'm going to redo the guild tier levels, mainly because I don't think that you can use every single benefit on there. Because you get to the first level, you've got a boon, second level another one, second level another one, and you can't use both of them or the rest that you've already earned. The top one replaces the lower one. So if I do that, then I'm going to, since this one is maxed out, then my next guild tier I'm going to max out at the second to last level. Then I'll go to the third one and the third to last level, so that I can take advantage of every boon. But if we are not allowed to use that, then I'm not going to do the guild tiers. I already have maxed out. I can only use that one boon, so I will just leave it there. For Animal Studies, we will be studying pebble ducks. And for that we need to read a book with a yellow title. Now, I have a few books with the yellow title. We have The Bad Place by M.K. Hill. We have Control and S by Andy Briggs. I keep forgetting to turn my sound off when I do a recording. What's wrong with me? And She Gets the Girl. Now, this has been on my TBR multiple times. I never seem to get to it. Maybe it's just not meant to be. Pardon me. So we will not be choosing that again. Okay, so it's between these two. I do want to read more sci-fi, so I think I'm going to go with Control and S. So let's put that over there for now. So for Animal Studies, prompt, yellow title, we are going to go with Control. Okay, and then in Demonology, we are studying Pacts and Contracts. So we need to read a book that we did not pay for. Now, this does not mean that a book that we stole. Don't be silly. Lol. It means a book that we were gifted, or we got as PR, or, you know, we got out of the library that we're borrowing. So that's what that means. Pardon me. My throat is very dry. I don't know why. Lol. Sorry about that. Okay. So a book I didn't pay for. So basically any one of my review books, any book I have for review, anything I got sent to me, I am actually going to grab one of the Bloomsbury proofs that was sent to me for Bloomsbury Big Night In. That video, that will happen on the 27th of March. That video will be going up after this one. So do be on the lookout for that. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go with Sleep Like Death by Kaylin Barron. Incidentally, this cover glows in the dark. I haven't tested it out yet because I only found out last night, but this was covered. It wasn't in the light, it was under another book. So we'll have to see today. So we're going to go with Sleep Like Death by Kaylin Barron for Demonology. Cool. Okay. And then for restoration, we are learning about regaining consciousness. And we need to read a book you think could cure slumps. Now, I'm going to be reading a part 2 of a duology, and I think that this may be true for the book 1. Okay, I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed book 1, Blood and Moonlight by Erin Beatty, so I'm totally going to go with Silence and Shadow by Erin Beatty, which is book 2 of a duology. Thank you, Panapolin, by the way. It's just so good. Now, book 1 has so much to go on it to go for. I have a video which I will link up here. So yeah, do go and check that out. So definitely gonna go with Silence and Shadow for a book that I can cure slumps, although I do believe that there's more for the first one. Okay, so I'm stretching that prompt. I do. Sorry, not sorry. On the pile we go. Okay. And then the last one for spells and incantations, we are learning the spell Quick Count. So what we need to do for this one is we need to go to a random number generator and then put in a number, say 1 to whatever, okay, and then let that pick the number for you, and then whatever number you get, you need to find a title, a book with the title with that many words in them. For example, if I'm going to put in 1 to 6 because I know I have a 6-letter title, a 6-word title, okay? I don't know if I have any more, so I'm not going to go that far, right? So I'm going to get an RNG, I'm going to put in 1 to 6, or maximum 6, and then depending on what I'm going to get, I must find a book with that many words in the title. So let's see, hold up. A 1-word title. A 1-word title. I really was hoping for the 6-word title. Come on. Okay, so after some digging, I mean, I have a set from Tad Williams, 4-book set, but they're all this big, so they're all 1-word titles, but they're this thick. And honestly, if I don't get an audiobook for it, then that's just too thick to cram onto a readathon where you want to read as many books as you possibly can. So I found this one. It's an old arc, May 2022, Magic Born by Peter Bunzel. That looks like a 1-word title to me. There's no space. There's no space. So this is a middle grade. And it looks cute. It really looks cute. So yeah, so I want to see what this is about. So we're gonna go with that one, and that completes my requirements for Spellsword. So let's go on to Illusionist Rogue. Okay, because if I have times, all right, then I want to do this as well because it will be a natural fit for where my character is going. So that's pretty cool for Kellen. Some of the prompts this year are quite hard. Okay, the first thing we need for an Illusionist Rogue is the first subject is Shapeshifting, lol. And this semester we are studying mimics. Awesome. So for that we need to read from an author who blurbed your last 5-star read. Okay, so now my last 5-star read was Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lin Tan. And we have blurbs by Shannon Chakraborty. I think that's City of Brass. I've already read that. I don't have the other two. Breathtaking by Stephanie Garber. I did not like Caravel, so I got rid of those. Vivid Unputdownable by Shelley Parker Chan. Never heard of them. And Leaves You Dreaming of Dragons by Andrea Stewart. And I have never heard of them, which means I don't have those books. So what to do now? So now, I don't know. So now let me go see what was my last 5-star before this one. Haha. Funnily enough, my last before that one was Blood and Moonlight by Erin Beatty. I spoke about this one earlier. But there are no blurbs on the cover from the other authors. And let's have a look. Nix inside. There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside. There's no praise for. At the end, there's nothing. Sorry, like I said, my throat is very dry. Maybe there's something in book 2. Let's have a look. No blurbs on book 2. There's no praise for either. Oh, it's just big lost blank space. Awesome. Acknowledgements. Yeah, there are no blurbs. I do not have. I have one Chakraborty. I'm not reading it again. And I'm not reading Stephanie Garber because Caravel. And these two I do not have. I don't know. I'll look into them. I don't know what to do now. Okay, anyway. For the Art of Illusion, we will be studying Shadow Play. And for that we need to read a book with the word game or the word play in the title. I also have this still left unread on my shelves, The God Game by Danny Toby. This one and Control and S, by the way, was 1 year in a Night Owl book bag. It was a sci-fi, and both of those books came in together. So since I want to read more sci-fi again, I'm also going to go with The God Game. But like I said, this is my second priority. If I don't make that, I don't make that. So The God Game. And then the third thing that we're studying in for an illusionist rogue is Psionics and Divination. And this term, this semester, we are studying Clairsentience 2. And for this one, we have to do prediction bingo for a book. Now, this sounds fun, and it is. The concept is awesome. It's also fun, and I'm actually looking forward to doing that. But it can also be so hard. Now, prediction bingo is you need to take a book, okay, and then you need to predict things about the book. So you make like a little grid, and then you need to say things like this will happen or this, and then as you read the book, you need to see if you get them right or wrong and get a line for every right one, and then see if you get a line. I think that's fun. What am I going to do that on? Let's see. What books do I have? Oh my word. After looking You know, I have absolutely no idea for prediction bingo what to choose. I suppose it's going to be easiest with romances because, I mean, love triangle. He cheated on her. She cheated on him. Third act breakup. Etc. etc. Okay, you can. That's easy. I really want to read this book, The Lost Flowers of Alice Hart by Holly Ringland. Now, let's see. It's a magical coming-of-age novel, according to Good Housekeeping. 9-year-old Alice Hart has grown up in an isolated home on the Australian coastline where her mother's enchanting garden shelters her from the dark moods of her father. When tragedy changes her life irrevocably, Alice is sent to live with the grandmother she's never known on a native flower farm, which gives refuge to women who, like Alice, are lost or broken. In the Victorian tradition, every flower has a meaning. In the Victorian tradition, every flower has a meaning, and as she settles into her new life, Alice learns to use the language of flowers to say the things too hard to speak. But as she grows older, Alice realizes that there are things that even the flowers cannot tell her. Family secrets are buried deeper than the flower's roots, and if she is to have the freedom she craves, she must find the courage to unearth the most powerful story she knows, her own. The Lost Flowers of Alice Hart is the internationally best-selling novel by Holly Ringland, perfect for fans of Where the Crawdads Sing and Kate Morton. The author of Ghosted says, rich, vibrant, and alive. Holly Ringland is a writer to watch out for. Now, how am I supposed to predict what's going to happen in here? I have absolutely no idea. Well, dark moods of a father, so there's obviously daddy issues, maybe unknown grandmother, like for example, maybe she makes a meaningful bond with the grandmother, or they bond through flowers. I don't know, you guys. I really don't know. So yeah, so I'm not gonna worry about these because, like I said, Illusionist Rogue is after I finish my Spellsword stuff. So that's it. That's what it is. So we are going to be concentrating on these 4 books for Spellsword. In audiobooks, I'm currently listening to the very last one of Terry Pratchett's Discworld, number 41. There's no more. I can't in that series. So it's so sad that that world didn't continue afterwards. So I'm listening to the last one. I don't know what else I'm going to read on, listen to on audio. I haven't found anything that I want to listen to. So maybe we'll just concentrate on this one. If I read any ebooks, that's only to concentrate on the Kindle achievements. I'm a sucker for these things. I don't know why. I still have not gotten a perfect month yet. Okay, nor have I gotten the 75-day one. So yeah. So this is it. I will add more books to this if I finish these, and there's still time in April because the end of April is also Comic-Con Cape Town, so looking forward to that. I've already got tickets for the Saturday and the Monday. The Monday is HorrorCon. Well, but my second nephew loves horror, so we're going that. My first nephew isn't a horror fan, so we're just going to go on the first day, and then I can concentrate on the things I want to do, the things I can make content, I can meet up with other people, whereas my second nephew he needs a lot of maintenance because overly stimulated, etc, etc, etc. So he needs constant supervision. Not that he can't do things by himself, just to make sure that he's okay and he doesn't get, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, yeah, so that's today. 2 days I'm excited for in April. I'm excited for these books I'm about to read in April. I am currently reading Anna O by Matthew Blake. And it's about people who commit crimes while they sleep. So yeah, it's a thriller. I'm intrigued so far. It's the very first few pages have been so good. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what you're going to be reading for April, if you're going to be joining Magical Readathon, and if you have a TBR video, please set your link down in the comments below so that I can have a look at it. Thank you very much. And of course, as always, please remember to hit the like button and the subscribe button, because I'm always making videos and I'm always in Magical Readathon, and you know, it's exciting and I need to make more friends. So do that. It's free. And then hit the ding dong bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I upload a new video. Okay, thank you. Bye from Cape Town. Love you.